This is Hyundai Motor India Limited factory located near the Indian city of Chennai. Around 9,000 employees work here and around 750,000 vehicles and a similar number of engines are produced annually. The entire production process starts in the press shop where the main parts of the car body are produced. Right now, you are watching the production process of the Hyundai Creta, Hyundai i20, and Hyundai Verna. This is a computer-controlled line that converts sheet metal to body panels with high dimensional accuracy and consistency. Now comes the welding of the car parts. This production process is automated and the entire main body of the car is created by robots without the assistance of human workers. It is a high-tech line that builds full body shells from panels. Automated robotic arms are used for intricate welding operations that ensure superior and consistent build quality. It is here where the beautiful shape of the car comes together. First, the floor, sides, and ceiling are assembled and as many as 4,000 places are welded. Welding is performed with high precision because it greatly affects the car's stability. With higher welding speeds, Hyundai can weld in more places, further strengthening the car body and improving the car's dynamic performance and stability. These large robots usually weld the main body frame and large parts. In newer factories, they do most of the welding. However, a lot of manual labor is still used in this Indian Hyundai factory. Now comes the welding of the car parts. This production process is automated and the entire main body of the car is created by robots without the assistance of human workers. Robots are not only cheaper to run, but above all, they perform their work with greater precision. The doors, hood, and trunk door, among additional parts, are attached to the assembled body. Right now, you're looking at the so-called body in white, specifically the Hyundai accent, which in some countries is called the Hyundai Verna. It is one of the most sold cars, not only in India. Body in white is the stage in automobile manufacturing in which a car body's frame has been joined together, that is, before painting and before the motor, chassis sub-assemblies or trim have been integrated into the structure. The individual press parts are joined together in geometrical fixtures using various techniques: spot welding, adhesive bonding, laser welding, and mechanical joining processes. You can see the result of these techniques on the screen right now. Only spot welding was used to create this body. These bodies are waiting in the warehouse for the next stage of the production process, which is the paint bath. Now, the body painting begins. It is one of the most modern paint shops in India and uses the environment-friendly water-based process for superior and lasting exteriors. A unique process management system followed here helps deliver the most extensive color range, independent of minimum batch requirements, helping customers get their preferred color anytime. The conventional method to apply paint is through aerodynamic force, which turns the paint into fine particles to be sprayed onto the car body. But this causes some paint particles to ricochet off the car, resulting in a coating efficiency of approximately 65%. At the same time as the body painting, the engine is also being fitted to the Hyundai accent, or if you prefer, the Hyundai Verna, which is just another name for it. Last year, the Hyundai Verna was named Indian Car of the Year. These engines are available in two options. There is one diesel and two petrol engines. The Hyundai Verna only gets a 1.5L naturally aspirated petrol engine, which is available with a 6-speed MT, CVT, and a transmission. The Verna naturally aspirated petrol engine makes 144 nanometers of torque at 4,500 RPM. The production process of the engine, including the gearbox, is combined in this part of the factory. Transportation is handled by sliding conveyors and robotic arms, but the components are mostly inserted into the engine by human workers. The production of power units from start to finish is actually a huge jigsaw puzzle. Small parts from various sub-suppliers of the factory are transported to the main assembly line. Factory employees then assemble these parts according to a pre-learned procedure. It is important to be meticulous and minimize any errors. Each worker on the moving belt is responsible for one and only one specific assembly activity. The finished engines are stored in a warehouse, and at some point they will be moved to the main assembly line where they will be attached to the chassis and then connected to the car body. And now let's take a look together at the main assembly line of the new Hyundai car. Up to 3,000 parts are assembled into these cars. This is followed by lifting the car body using a crane and then lowering it onto the prepared chassis. This part of the car manufacturing process is called the marriage. Interior components such as electrical wiring and the sealing liner, followed by the engine, brakes, and other undercarriage components are installed. Then bumpers, tires, seats, windshield, and rear glass are installed. A cart equipped with screws and tools moves along the assembly line with vehicles to assist line workers within each section. This eliminates the need to go back and forth to the nearby shelves to replenish screws and parts, reducing non-value added movement. The Hyundai Creta is a subcompact crossover SUV produced by Hyundai since 2014, mainly for emerging markets. It is positioned above the Venue and below the Tucson in Hyundai's SUV lineup. Now the lights will be calibrated, the car will be steered, and the car's performance will be measured. ADAS stands for Advanced Driver Assistance Systems. These are auto safety features made up of a series of systems and sensors that help enhance driver safety. The cars are now thoroughly showered and cleaned in an automated car wash. Once the assembly of the new Hyundai cars is complete, it's time for quality control and then testing. During quality control, factory workers walk around the cars in LED tunnels and check the paint quality under a strong light. Next, they then check all the doors, windows, seats, and then inspect the interior cabin of the car by eye. When the car is tested, it is started for the first time, and all lights, electronics, brakes, and cornering are tested. There is also a drive on a special outdoor test track where the suspension and braking ability is tested. Now you're looking at a finished new Hyundai car being loaded onto a train and shipped to dealerships in India. But much of the production capacity of this Indian factory is for export to Southeast Asian countries. Hyundai offers more than 5,000 service and retail locations all over the country. This is one of the main reasons why this car maker is so popular in India.
This is the Chennai Indian factory. BMW has been building cars here since 2007. The BMW 3 Series is the best-selling sedan in India and accounts for 20% of BMW's total sales. You are now watching this Indian worker assemble the front axle discs for the BMW 3 Series E90. Located in Mahindra World City, Chennai, the facility commenced operations with the assembly of the BMW 3 Series, marking the beginning of BMW's Make in India journey. A total of 13 BMW models are currently produced at the plant, and 2 years ago the 100,000th vehicle was produced here. Now you follow the quality control and subsequent confirmation in the checklist. The worker checks the quality of the brake pipes, brake hoses, and connections. We will now move to the main assembly line where the trim line starts. Here, factory workers in blue t-shirts begin to assemble wiring and other parts onto the finished body. The Chennai plant operates with 2 assembly lines, offering a production capacity of up to 14,000 units annually. The assembly process is notably human-centric, emphasizing skilled craftsmanship over automation to maintain BMW's global quality standards. This worker connects the wiring to the raised bodywork from the underside. Larger parts of the car, such as the front dashboard, seats, or, for example, the front grille, are assembled separately in advance and mounted on the car as a single unit. BMW has progressively increased the localization of components to approximately 50%. Key Indian suppliers include Force Motors, Valeo India, or Lear India. The whole assembly resembles a huge jigsaw puzzle, where more and more parts are gradually mounted on the body until the finished car is created. Last year, BMW Group entered into a joint venture with Tata Technologies to develop automotive software, focusing on areas such as automated driving and dashboard systems. This collaboration operates across Chennai, Bengaluru, and Pune, further integrating the Chennai plant into BMW's global innovation network. Overall, BMW Group Plant Chennai exemplifies a blend of advanced manufacturing, sustainability, and localization, reinforcing BMW's commitment to the Indian market and its global production standards. Right now, you can see how easy it is for workers to assemble the entire front window of a car. First, they prepare the body frame, use extra strong glue, and then use the brackets, one side each, to push the prepared window into the frame. Men usually work on the assembly line, and a higher percentage of female workers are employed in quality control or support. BMW India employs over 650 individuals, with more than 500 highly qualified employees working directly at the Chennai plant. Additionally, the dealer and service network has created over 1,200 jobs. The Chennai plant utilizes state-of-the-art systems engineering and sophisticated manufacturing processes to ensure premium quality standards. Each vehicle undergoes a comprehensive assembly and quality check process, taking approximately 30 hours to complete. In car manufacturing, the marriage process is a crucial stage where the vehicle's body is joined with its powertrain, which includes the engine, transmission, suspension, and chassis components. This process symbolizes the union of two main parts of the vehicle, hence the term marriage. Now, this BMW 3 Series is ready to be started and moved to the dyno and test drive. These cars have always been considered to be very luxurious in India and are meant for the most affluent of the Indian population. Over 14,000 BMW vehicles were sold in India last year, a record sales figure. BMW Group India solidified its position as the leader in the luxury electric vehicle segment for the second consecutive year. Now, a test driver will take these finished BMW cars around a test track to test the chassis and other controls from the driver's position. But this is already a John Deere factory near Pune, India. This is the primary tractor manufacturing plant for this tractor manufacturer. John Deere has established a significant manufacturing and operational presence in India since commencing operations in 1998. Produces 5,000 series tractors ranging from 35 to 89 horsepower for both domestic sales and exports to regions including the US, Mexico, Turkey, Africa, and Southeast Asia. John Deere's second Indian plant is the Duas plant. It specializes in the manufacture of tractors for the Indian market. You are now watching the engine being painted in the iconic John Deere green, including the steel chassis frame. Last year, John Deere announced an investment of approximately $100 million to build a new tractor factory and expand its current facility in Pune. The new factory will produce small agricultural tractors for both the Indian market and exports. John Deere India employs between 5,000 and 10,000 individuals across its various facilities, including manufacturing plants, technology centers, and support services. John Deere's Indian operations are fully integrated into its global supply chain, contributing to the company's worldwide manufacturing and distribution network. Employees often highlight the company's strong organizational culture, emphasis on integrity, and commitment to employee development. One former section manager noted, "Excellent working environment, highly educated team, employee-oriented management." Once assembly is complete, the tractors are also tested on the test track and then parked in the huge car park next to the production hall. At a predetermined time, the tractors are loaded onto trucks and distributed to dealerships across India. But now you're following the production process and procedures inside the Stellantis factory in India, where Citroen cars are made, specifically the Citroen C3. This is the main Citroen manufacturing plant in India. Thiruvallur plant near Chennai. Powertrains are assembled near Hosur. This factory is operated under a joint venture between Stellantis and the CTK Birla Group, with Stellantis now holding a majority stake. Last year, the factory produced over 10,000 cars, and production has been growing year on year, with this year's production surpassing previous years. In addition to the Citroen C3, the Citroen C5 Aircross SUV and the new Basalt are also produced here. The C3 model boasts over 90% localization, aligning with India's Make in India initiative and aiming to offer competitive pricing. Citroen's strategy emphasizes comfort and innovation, catering to the preferences of Indian consumers. The manufacturing facilities are poised to serve both domestic and international markets, enhancing Stellantis' global footprint. Citroen's manufacturing operations in India reflects Stellantis' commitment to expanding its presence in emerging markets through localized production and strategic partnerships. The C5 Aircross produced here is equipped with Citroen's progressive hydraulic cushion suspension system, offering a flying carpet ride quality. This plant provides employment to a significant number of local workers, contributing to the regional economy and skill development. According to the Hindu, the state accounts for over 40% of the country's female workforce in industries, with many women employed in sectors like automotive manufacturing. This trend reflects a broader move towards gender inclusivity in the region's industrial landscape. Robotic arms and automated systems weld the vehicle's body frame. Advanced techniques ensure precision and structural integrity. The body undergoes a multi-stage painting process, including surface preparation, primer application, base coat, and clear coat. Robotic systems ensure uniform application and finish quality. Skilled technicians and automated systems install components such as the engine, transmission, suspension, and interior fittings. The assembly line is designed for flexibility to accommodate different models. Each vehicle undergoes rigorous quality checks, including functional tests and inspections. Road tests simulate real-world driving conditions to ensure performance standards. A comprehensive final inspection is conducted to verify all systems and features. The vehicles are then prepared for delivery to dealerships or customers. After this worker checks the output quality control, the Citroen C3 cars are parked in a large car park immediately next to this Sriperumbudur factory. Stellantis workers are continuously trained, and the factory management strives to improve their skills. A large part of the workforce works as machine tool operators and produces individual components for engines. Citroen's Hosur plant in Tamil Nadu, India plays a pivotal role in the brand's operations, focusing on the manufacturing of powertrains, engines, and gearboxes. This factory has only recently opened, in November 2018. The annual production capacity of this factory is over 300,000 gearboxes and over 200,000 BS6 compliant engines. Manufactures BS6 compliant engines tailored for Citroen's Indian models, including the C3 and C5 Aircross. Produces gearboxes primarily for export markets, including Europe. Utilizes high-pressure die casting, stamping, and plastic injection molding processes to produce engine and gearbox components. This Hosur plant exports engines and gearboxes to various international markets, including Europe, supporting Citroen's global operations. Exports components such as parts made from high-pressure die casting, stamping, and plastic injection molding. As part of Citroen's C-Cubed program, the Hosur plant is expected to support the production of new models with a high degree of localization. Aims for over 90% localization in future models to enhance cost competitiveness and meet customer expectations. High-grade alloy steels and aluminum are sourced. Materials are quality tested for hardness, tensile strength, and chemical composition. Hot forged from alloy steel for strength and fatigue resistance. Made using high-pressure die casting with aluminum for lightweight and precision. Components like shafts, gears, synchronizer hubs, and housings are CNC machined. Operations include turning for shafts, milling for gear teeth profiles, drilling and tapping, grinding for accuracy and finish. Gears and shafts undergo processes like carburizing, quenching, tempering. This increases surface hardness while maintaining core toughness for wear resistance. Gear teeth are cut using hobbing or shaping machines. Gear grinding is done to improve accuracy, reduce noise, and enhance durability. Ultrasonic or chemical cleaning removes oil, metal chips, and residue before assembly. Internal subassemblies are prepared for gear trains, synchronizers, shafts, and bearings. assembled under controlled conditions to avoid contamination. Each gearbox undergoes functional testing, noise, and vibration testing, gear shift accuracy, oil leakage tests, spin testing under load. Automated testing rigs record parameters for quality assurance. Sampling and audits ensure compliance with global standards. Gearboxes that fail are reworked or scrapped. Gearboxes are oiled, sealed, barcoded, and packed for delivery. Units for export follow Stellantis's global logistics protocols. This Hosur assembly line can produce both manual and automatic gearboxes. A significant portion of gearboxes are shipped to Stellantis plants in Europe. Working at the Piaget powertrain plant in Hosur can be a valuable experience, especially for those seeking exposure to global manufacturing standards and practices. However, potential employees should weigh the prestige and skill development opportunities against the compensation levels and work environment. It may be particularly beneficial for early career professionals looking to build experience in the automotive industry.